I'm here today because I'm trying to figure out if Napoleon is my father.
Yes.
My mother knows who her father is. My brother knows who his father is. My son knows who his father is. I'm currently pregnant, and my daughter knows who her father is.
Yeah.
I had a father figure in my life, but it wasn't really like a daughter and dad connection.
Yeah.
It was a great experience, but he passed away 3 years ago. So I'm kind of hurt because like I'm 28 years old, and it's like, who wants to go through this?
Yeah. Of course. Of course. What were you told about your father growing up?
So I was told that another guy was my father, but when I seen him, it was like no kind of connection. So I just immediately told him like, there's no way you can be my father.
Got it. Got it.
I felt as though it was like a waste of my time because it really wasn't a connection with us.
Uh-huh. And how did you find out that other man could be your father?
My mother told
Your
me.
mother told you. Okay. My producer told me that there was a twist though when you met Lapoleon.
Yes. So when I met Napoleon, I talked to him on the phone, and he basically was telling me about his daughter named Desiree.
Okay.
So when he was telling me about that, I just immediately like shut him down, and I'm like, oh well, I don't like her. Like I want to fight her.
Yeah.
And he basically was like, why, what was going on, but the whole time he knew why. So I sat there and explained to him, like, well, she slept with my baby father. She knew who he was. And they were just like taking pictures on Facebook and stuff like that. And not only that, she was talking about my son.
Yes.
So that really just tore me apart right there. I didn't want no connection with her or anything like that.
So not only could Napoleon be your father, but your enemy Desiree turned out that she could be your sister.
Yes.
And Napoleon was in jail when you found all that out, correct?
Yes.
Okay then. So what's most upsetting for you in this whole situation?
The most upsetting part is how can someone that is your enemy be, how can I want a connection with somebody that is my enemy that slept with my baby father or that talked about my child?
Yeah.
There's no relation, so I feel like it's a waste of time.
Yeah.
My time, honestly. I know who my dad is, so.
But why don't you believe that Davionne is your father's daughter?
Well, respectfully, you could walk up to my dad and say you his son. That don't make you his child.
But I look like our little brother.
I'm talking to Karamo.
I look like our little brother,
I'm talking to Karamo here. Respectfully, we've been down this path. My dad's been, we didn't have like many possibilities. And they literally all came out to be like negative. We
Oh,
done
so
got
other
close.
women have come forward saying that.
Yes, like before we
it.
found out about, about her. There's like one, like we have like a little sister. It's probably about like 2 or 3 more. And basically, like out of all of them, only one came out to be our real sibling.
Got it.
And I just don't want a connection with somebody that's for one, my enemy, for one. So you can't force me to be cool with somebody. And for two, yeah, I just don't, I'm not with that.
I want to back up. What's your relationship like with your father?
My relationship is perfect. He was in jail like most of my life, like ever since I was 5 years old, 4 or 5. Like when I was first born, his mom and his dad, my grandma, they used to come. And, as you can see, from age 5 to now, I've been in his life, from here and there, and so our relationship is perfect, like that's my twin, and, I can come to him about anything, he's there for me, he's there for my, now that he knows my daughter, we're literally, like, kind of still, like, getting, because he's been in, jail, I'm 28 years old, so it's kind of rough, but it's good.
Got it. How bad are things between you two? Because it seems like y'all are, you called each other enemies earlier, so
yeah,
you consider her your enemy?
Yeah, I don't like her and she don't like me.
Got it.
There's nothing in common at all.
Well, Desiree, you have a 17-year-old brother, Von Seer, who is here, right?
Yes.
I want to hear what he has to say. I want to welcome Von Seer out here to the show. Von Seer, thank you for being here. I wonder, what do you have to say about what you just heard?
Honestly, I feel like it's a little bit, like, disappointing because, like, even if, like, whatever the results say, I feel like it really doesn't matter. Like, that's just, honestly, no disrespect, I feel like that's just a paper. Like, at the end of the day, we all should have a connection. If she's connected that and we're connected that through just us knowing that we're already, like, I feel like it should just be that.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, like, it's just hard because I feel like I'm in the middle.
It sounds like you are.
Yeah, so, like, because on one hand, I want to be with Davy and just chill with Davy and stuff, but then I feel like Desi would feel away if I chill with her.
Got it.
Or, like, I don't even feel comfortable calling Davy while I'm with Desi or vice versa or something
My
like
producer
that.
told me you started a group chat with them. What happened?
Yeah, I kind of started.
Well, I think I can know what happened, right? We all kind of.
Yeah, it was pointless.
Yeah.
It was it was just, I don't know, but
Oh, you know. You in it. You started it, you know.
yeah, but I just, it was a situation where I kind of went to her son's birthday party. I went to one, but it was the second one that I went to, and I didn't tell Desi because I didn't tell Desiree because I didn't feel comfortable.
Got it.
And I didn't know how she would feel about it. So, and it's just a complicated situation.
Yeah. So you were with your father the first time he met Davionne in person, right?
Yes.
And what was that like?
It was cool. Like, me and Davy always had cool vibes. We always clicked, like, from the first time. That's how I wanted to be, but with all of us together, because my dad is gonna still want them together, like, at the end of the day. And so, like, they both beautiful black queens, you feel me? So, like, like, I feel like we should just stick together.
I feel you. So if you two do find out that you're sisters, do you think you'll be able to have a relationship?
Am I being honest here?
Yeah, be honest.
You can let her answer it.
If you find out you're sisters, do you want a relationship? Do you think you can mend fences?
I wouldn't mind, but I know that it will take time.
Got it. Would you want it?
Maybe.
Maybe. Okay. Well, joining us remote is Desiree and Bonseer's dad, Lapolean. So welcome to the show, please, everyone.
How you doing? How everybody doing?
Lapolean, thank you for being here. You've been listening, and we're trying to get answers on Davionne being your biological daughter. When did you find out about Davionne?
I say about 2 years ago,
Yeah.
I first got the inbox. I was incarcerated at the time, and my daughter was like managing my Facebook, and she told me like, "Hey, I got this message for you," and like any other well-minded father I know would want to be involved in his child, or I mean to a degree any child's life, because children are the innocent part of our existence. So she's an awesome young lady, and her son, I embrace them as child and grandchild, and she's been for me when I was at some of my hardest times in life, just like my other daughter. And, and I love her. I appreciate her. You know what I'm saying? I'm definitely rooting for her, for the results to come back as my child. And, I mean, even if the result didn't come back, she would still be a daughter to me. So.
Oh, wow. So why did you ask for a paternity test on Davionne?
Well, I mean, for us that are fathers, like, some people, like, they sow their oats and, they lay children around and they just travel, the Rolling Stone whole stigma, and I didn't want to be that guy,
Yes.
Because, children, they need awareness and acceptance of their roots and where they come from. Like, who wants to feel like unwanted or unclaimed, like I've had my own childhood, so,
Well, listen, Davionne, your mother, Diana, is here. Diana,
wow.
I want to say welcome to the show. Diana, you told Davionne another man was her father. Why?
When I got pregnant with Davionne, I was only 16. I had her at 17.
Got it.
We wasn't never in a relationship. It was sexual. When I found out I was pregnant with her, he was nowhere in the picture. He was nowhere around. I ended up meeting someone that took that place of her being, the father figure for 19 years. So I really didn't think about even questioning nobody else.
Yeah.
He was there, and that was just it.
Yeah.
Once he passed away, then it was more of, okay, she's more worried about it than I am.
Yeah.
I've been there 28 years. I've done it. I'm not worried about it.
Yeah. But you can understand why she's worried about it.
Yes.
This is her identity.
Right.
She has to want to know where she comes from.
And that's why I told her, like, I have someone that I need you to talk to. This is potentially your father. And once they got together with each other, I just stepped back.
Yeah.
And she wants to know. I told her to call your show. That's how we're here.
Yeah.
And it is what it is.
I hear that. Well, thank you for calling the show, or saying the show, having her call the show. Before we get to the results to solve Davionne's DNA mystery, I wonder what everyone is feeling right now.
I'm just waiting for the results. I ain't even come here for all this.
Yeah, because
honestly.
it's not
Like,
about you.
I'm not.
That's
Damn,
why.
is your name
It's
Karamo?
not
Like, you
about
want to
you.
do
They
the
don't
whole thing? You
wanna-
might as well let her hold the
It's
card.
not about
might,
you.
You know what?
Excuse me.
I'm going to go off your show
Excuse me.
before
I'm
she
gonna
don't
ask
even
you
be
this
here no
though.
more.
Do you have a little
Because
empathy? I want to ask you though. I want to ask you this. I know y'all have had y'all's history in your past, but you've had a relationship with your father. You're rebuilding one. I know you said he wasn't there for a lot of your life. Can you understand that right now is a moment for her where she's outside of you two and the things that you all went on? She's looking for her father right now. You know what I mean?
Clear,
Which could-
Karamo? When Davionne was 5 or 6 years old, I let Lapolean know that I had a daughter.
Uh-huh.
And when I told him that day, like I said, after that he disappeared. I'd never seen him again. So that's another reason why he wasn't brought into the situation so early in the game.
Got it.
Can I say something?
Yes, you can.
All right, so like this is so y'all getting a view into what I go through regularly at the home front, like
Yeah.
between them two. Like whenever I get the courage enough to try to mesh them together a little bit. Yeah, so like me and Davionne, my precious, like we lost contact, and I had got incarcerated for a long period of time at a young age. And so, yeah, I wasn't aware. I don't want it to look like, I knew and I didn't care. She did reach out, and then we lost contact. And
And
yeah,
that's
and then
true.
when-
Confirmed, yeah. So how old are you?
28.
And how old are you?
28.
Oh, wow. Okay.
So he was
and I have
busy.
another
He
daughter,
was busy,
20.
right?
And
I'm
another
talking about
daughter,
he's busy.
and I have another daughter that is 28.
Wow, okay. 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 I mean, listen, I'm hearing your story, you know what I mean? And I want to make sure, like, again, like, you were, what, 17 when you had?
Yeah, I was
Six,
17.
16.
Oh, 16. I had both
16.
of them. They were 6 months apart.
Yeah, so I'm sure you were looking for your own love, your own support. You were trying to figure out your own life.
Yeah, that's about
and-
right.
Yeah, so I get it. I understand what's going on. It's, like, you weren't 40 having multiple kids at the same age.
Right. No
This was
one
a young
knows the mind
teen
of a
that was
16-year-old.
confused.
I
I
was
always
a
like to give
child trying to
context
raise
because
a
it's easy
child.
for us all to be like, what was it?
Right.
Hold on, you got that many?
Right.
But,
Right.
we have to look at the things that led us here. I think it's time to get to the truth and solve Davionne's DNA mystery. You all ready for this? Would you like to come down here and be next to your daughter while she does this? So I already know you're hoping this is not your sister. You say you know it's not your sister. You're hoping that this is your sister? You're feeling confident that this is her
Yes.
father?
Yes.
All right, well, this is your truth to open. He has his finger crossed for you.
I just hope that
It's
if
all right.
it
You
does
got
come
it.
back, that we are sisters, that we can get past this.
Yeah. I just don't got time for,
I appreciate you being open. I appreciate that.
Thank you.
Open it, girl.
What does it say?
He's not. It's okay. I'm not. It's okay.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. You still baby girl. You still my good job, son. Good job, son. Good job, Jesse. Good job, baby. You still family union. We still one. Good job, y'all. I'm proud. I'm impressed. That's what that is. Black excellence.
I hope you better. We can still get past this. I don't want you to feel like
That's just a paper, okay?
I'm just tired of keep on getting close to people, and I lost a sibling, so it's kind of like, oh, I'm sorry, I know I came off,
No.
you know, kind of hard to you, but it's just that I lost a sibling already, so.
What's here?
I apologize to y'all. Like, I deeply thought I was young. You know, I thought
Yeah.
that was her father. He's not. There's nothing
I
I
ain't
can do
mad at
about
you.
it. I mean,
Right.
Here you go.
I know you. You always been a good woman. I know you. I already know. I ain't mad. She's still my baby girl anyway.
Davionne, what are you feeling right now? Here you go, love. Here you go.
Still love you. Love you, baby.
it's okay.
Love you,
You ain't
baby.
gotta worry about it. You good. I've been here all
Love
this
you.
time. You good.
Love you, Davionne.
Love you too.
I know that's not the news you wanted to hear.
That's not what I want to hear either.
I want to say thank you to Lapolean for being here. Mom, do you have any other answers of who you think her father could be?
Like I said, I was 16 years old. The person that I thought before Napoleon wasn't. I'm not even trying to think about it.
Was there something traumatic attached to that?
No, I guess it was just me being young and wild, I guess.
Do you know how to contact this man?
No. I don't know. I have no idea.
It's like I'm 28. Of course, I mean, I feel hurt,
Yeah.
but I mean, my mom been there
Yeah.
since I was little. And I had a father figure, you know, but he's gone. And
no matter what, you're gonna still be our sister, so.
I know this is about the DNA, but since there's a moment of vulnerability here, can you apologize for the past? 'Cause she came over and hugged you. Can you apologize for the things you did?
apologize.
Yeah, me too.
I know this is not the news you wanted to hear, but you've protected your children from ever feeling this pain. I want you to focus on them and know that I'm here for you to help you. If your mother comes up with some more names to help you to figure out, I do believe you deserve this. I also appreciate you in this moment being strong but also vulnerable to make up right here. I'm sure this was weight and like energy that neither of y'all needed, and now y'all can release that and move on. And that's a beautiful thing for both of y'all. But I'm here to support you in this journey if you need it, okay?